Nope, no intro. We're just jumping right into it. We're doing a channel review, and I enjoy doing channel reviews because it's nice to know where we've been, where we're at, and where we want to be. Hopefully you like this kind of content too. But yeah, no intro. We're just jumping right into it. Hopefully we can get a like. But yeah, 2019 was a good year. So where were we at this time last year? So at the end of 2018, our channel numbers, we were at 700 subs, 5,400 views, 9,800 watched hours, and 4 patrons. Nothing special, but I felt like I was building some momentum and I was excited for 2019, but my expectations generally were to basically double all of those numbers. Now we're at, as you can probably see down below, 4,470 subs, 413,000 views, 45,000 watch hours, and now we got 7 patrons. So almost doubled all the numbers. And the thing that exceeded my wildest expectation is that we're now sponsored by Card Kingdom, which is definitely just the highlight of the year, but I'll build up to that. Let me just we'll start, where did we fall short? And I fell short on doubling patrons. All in all, though, like we had more than 7 at some points during the year. Some people had to drop off, but in my book, once a patron, always a patron. And this channel, I think I got the best patrons on all YouTube. Y'all are awesome. So thank you so much for your support throughout the year. Really, really does mean a lot. I also fell short on getting a preview card from Wizards. Wizards, I don't know what you want from me. Okay, I feel like I'm crushing it on some areas, obviously not on all videos, but all in all, I feel like we're moving in the right direction. We're just going to push on, and I'm eventually going to get one, and when I do, I'm going to plaster this wall with that card. And, you know, hopefully, I hope it's a rare or mythic, but if it is, I'm going to need some help to find a way to get enough to make essentially wallpaper out of it. But once I get a preview card, challenge is thrown out there. You give me a preview card, I'm going to make this wall covered in it. If y'all want to help with it, it would probably gonna need it. It would be great. Oh yeah, and I said I was gonna paint more of the walls down here in the basement, but I definitely did not do that. I did rearrange that thing, which I kind of need to raise the white one up a little bit. Do you think I need to raise the white one up a bit higher? But overall, I was pretty happy. And numbers wise, we did better than I was expecting. The highlight of the year though had to be getting sponsored by Card Kingdom. And just to add some more clarity as to why I wanted to partner up with Card Kingdom, is they have the same kind of mindset and ideals around the Magic community. They get it. You got to support the general community that you play in, but they also want to help grow the community. They sponsor a lot of content creators. They help keep content out there. They help get people into the game. It's a partnership that I really value and one that I want to bring value to. And that's so obviously going to be part of my, mindset and goals just going into 2020. So now let's kind of break down the goals for the upcoming year. The first goal, I kind of already said it, is I want to double all the channel numbers again. We are also a super small channel in a very small niche. So I think it's a very achievable goal to keep growing at the rate we've been. And I enjoy making content. I still think I bring something to the table that no one else does. I really enjoy making content, so I'm definitely sticking with it. The number 2 goal is getting that preview card from Wizards. Finally, it's just been, it's been a goal I've had since I started the channel, and I'm really excited to eventually reach that milestone. And I do think that there's a special irony to being sponsored before getting a free preview card from Wizards. Right? That's not crazy to think. It's definitely not the order I was expecting it to happen, if it did happen, but here we are. Great. Number 3, our third goal for the channel is with Card Kingdom coming up with their own unique special products, is that I could be helpful or involved in those. And y'all know that I love Limited. And Card Kingdom has these awesome custom drafting, chaos draft type products, and anything that I can do to help with those, I'm going to be a fan of because I just love Limited. I love Limited play. I love getting people into Limited because it's just a great experience all around, in my humble opinion. So yeah, I'm going to be a fan of it, and any products like that, hopefully I can get a chance to help preview those as well. Our fourth goal, this one's probably the loftiest, is to get a video to 100,000 views. And I know that's crazy, but that would just be a huge personal accomplishment. And then number 5, which isn't really a measurable goal, but it's to just keep growing and break into that field of top MTG content creators. And I think it could be really hard to get into that upper echelon because your channel just has to grow. I think I tweeted this out at some point, but it feels like the Magic community, even though it's so small, like the professor just broke 500,000 subs, which is crazy that his channel is not bigger with how popular I think Magic is. But if you look at the size of the average MTG channel and the quality of work they put out, it feels like there's a discrepancy there. Like with the amount of quality, you would think that there's people with easily millions of views or millions of subscribers, but not so much. I don't know. Maybe that's just me getting a little off the rails. But either way, number 5 really is just to keep growing and hopefully get some more opportunities and be recognized as a good MTG content creator. Which brings me to a couple frustrations that I'll kind of run through, which is, being an MTG YouTuber can feel super grindy. I mean, being any type of creator can feel grindy, and it's This year was no exception to that. I feel like even if I get in that negative headspace and I start getting down on myself and I'm like, this isn't doing as well as I thought. Look, I made this video. Here's another video that's very similar. That's doing a lot better. You know, you can get in that negative headspace, but I think I'm pretty good at taking a step back. I have a lot to be grateful for. And that's not to say at all that I don't appreciate each and every one of you. When I see you in the comments in like video after video, like that means so much. When I see you sharing my stuff, my patrons, again, I can't say it enough. Like there's a great thing going here and I'm a big fan of it. And I'm very grateful for all the help that I've had along the way. With that said, yeah, I get frustrated at times, but I think the biggest frustration I want to share is I feel like I'm a good writer. I enjoy writing, and I think that's my first love when it comes to content creation is writing. And I feel I can write videos as good as anybody on YouTube, but my editing is not that good. So I'll usually get caught up in, I'll get the audio done. I'll spend hours on the audio, getting it all ready, making sure the story makes sense from start to finish, and I'll start doing the editing piece, and I just lose my mind because it's nowhere near the quality that I'm hoping it is. Well, that was awkward. Camera died. Anyway, yeah, I feel like I start putting that effort into the editing and the visual piece of it, and it just doesn't match the standard that I've set out there for myself and the standard that I feel like I reach with the audio portion. So I've scrapped probably 10 plus videos this year, like easily tens and tens of hours of work put into most of those that I just kind of put on the back burner until I feel like I've stepped my game up in regards to editing. So with that, it kind of got me focused on some goals I can have for myself for 2020. And one of those goals is using more resources that are out there, like magic trailers. And I think that's a really smart idea because it helps simplify the process, but also gives you a top tier visual piece that matches the content you're talking about. So I think I need to be more creative in how I use what already exists out there, but also simplify my thought process and not always try and basically recreate Hollywood level video editing type stuff to match whatever I'm talking about. Like that's just not something I'm going to be able to create. Yeah, and then generally I just need to improve as an editor. And then of course, improving thumbnails always helps just get your videos clicked more often, watched. And then finding a way to get my content shared more is always going to be an uphill battle when you're a smaller creator. Like again, it's just a grind. There's more and more people coming out, creating content, creating really strong, good content that you have to compete with if you're going to grow. And I think part of that is just me being more engaging with you all who are out there watching. And again, just really appreciate y'all who like the videos, comment, just stop by and watch. And it just goes a long way. So all in all, that's kind of my channel review. I feel like 2019 was a great year. Had some really high highs. Yeah, I'm just excited for what 2020 brings, and hopefully we can again exceed our expectations even more than we did this current year. So thanks for being here. We'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Peace.